Pummel and spider daggers. They were the two most commonly used things. Those poor new players. No wonder so many people got turned off to the game. What are you doing, Remy? Get off that microphone.
That makes sense. I do seem to recall that and having memories of that. I got my next guest with me right now. Well, I know it may not count as much coming from me, but I think one of the first ones I'd rather start to play is some type of rogue class, and
I honestly don't know. Don't know what realm. Don't know what class. I have no idea. I love demon, but I think I should try something new. Kind of owe it to myself to try something new. I always regret not playing in chaos and good, so I may pick one of those realms.
yeah, it'll be interesting, to have the developers like part of the the normal game, if you will. Uh, Hopefully, things don't get too crazy. The funny thing, though, is that we almost pretty much have an equal representation between the developers. Mike is primarily good, at least he was, and myself, Chaos, and then Devilich, evil, and even his brother is evil, so to a lesser extent. Yeah, the realms will be called the same, and maybe our first expansion will be, we'll have lawful evil, chaotic evil, and downright fucking evil. But yeah, we don't want to stray away from that at all. It's a continuation of, the prior game. So the races stay the same. The realms typically pretty much stay the same, and so forth. little to no armor on a halfling, I mean, that's setting yourself up for some pain, I would think. Well, I better hope you pass. Yeah.
You can have some of mine, earn them. Oh, and earlier when you were saying that you didn't regret playing, I mean, at the time I didn't, but the more the time went on, I did. And not just because I didn't have experience with the area, so the logs are a little less useful to me as they would have been. Like in Evil, I was able to reconstruct pretty much everything based on memory and the logs. And without those memories of the other realms, it's a lot harder to do. But the main reason I kind of feel like I kind of owed it to try the other two. I mean, programmers spent a lot of time adding those two realms in the game, and I never gave them a chance. It's like I was just completely disregarding their works.
Yeah, you can't beat yourself up though, because I think we all pretty much did that, and you know, seeing it again now will probably create a lot of opportunities for people to like actually read everything and kind of appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Note to self: make halflings do less damage.
I mean, they're smaller. They just make sense. They should do less.
No, I think they did, and they should if they didn't have, excuse me, have a lot more bonuses to their thiefly abilities. So, but I'm
So
sure Nick's probably knows exactly. We have the files as well. I don't keep them at my fingertips, so I couldn't comment on that. But um,
he doesn't
ideally,
need that on the files. It's in his brain.
that's
It can
true. Yeah.
it can list everything. God, wish I had that kind of memory. Assyrian, what was your favorite realm then? Since you kind of had experience with all of them, what was your fave? See, look at that. There he goes. See what you did, Owen?
Hey, the beast has long been released.
Then what could you give zombies, Nix?
Skeletons with zombie regen? No, that statement by itself makes little sense, if you ask me.
Well, if you really think about it, all a skeleton is a zombie with a little less flesh.
Uh, keyword little.
Look, just make them carry around like little bottles of milk, and they can restore their calcium levels and do a cure all.
Exactly.
Oh.
You drink your own marrow. You're fully healed. And how does a skeleton drink anyway?
Hey, if they're moving around, that means they have to have magical equivalent muscles, right? So let's just give them magical equivalent stomachs. Well, like one thing that always kind of bothered me was in DF, if they could swim, it's like they would take damage. How does a skeleton exactly going to take damage during swimming? And it's like you breathe in this water, you almost die, and but you're already dead.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, the concept behind it probably offers a little bit of incentive to regenerate skeletons, maybe a little bit. But I mean, that ultimately was taken care of in a blanket effect by the Sin's buffs. So I think that's ultimately why they chose that for the evil realm. So if you have a skeleton that has Sin regeneration buff plus a natural regeneration, then I think you're going to see a lot of inconsistencies, in smaller situations in PvP, like smaller numbered fights. I believe so, Nix. We're basically, I think we'll go over it. If there's anything outstanding that was like, okay, that makes no sense, but pretty much all the resistances and all that, even to a point, this point system, all of that is going to be kind of reconstructed in